Seven-figure digital marketer Cory Long got started back in 2014 after finding Dan Klein's local lead generation business model and coaching program. And it was in that program that Cory learned to make passive income online. And in only a few months, Cory made six figures by ranking and renting websites and Google Map listings. He also brags about having over 800 clients and making $42 million in personal sales. So then he decided, why not make my own program teaching others my same success? Enter Digital Storefronts. Since his course launched a couple years back, Cory says he's taught dozens how to make money online with lead generation sites. And a big goal of his was to get his family off living paycheck to paycheck in the long run. Now, it seems like his new focus is teaching ministry-minded students how to make money online so they can keep serving. Sounds like he's really given back, right? Well, there's just one small problem. A lot of what he teaches is said to be a direct knockoff of his old mentor's program. And not only that, his reputation online isn't the best based on multiple reviews that I've found. And more than anything, there's not much to find in terms of his success or his students' success for that matter. So it really makes you question if his program is worth the hype or even the expensive price tag that comes with it. And given his alleged copycat track record, it's easy to wonder if he's earned his success with the skills he teaches, or is it all thanks to selling the idea of those skills in his course? Either way, in order to find out what's really going on with Cory and his lead generation program, let's look in between the lines. If you guys want to learn more about my #1 recommendation for making money online, then please visit the link in the description below. And just a quick disclaimer, guys, this video is all about Cory Long and his Digital Storefronts program, but let me say I have absolutely no affiliation with him or any of his programs. This is just my honest opinion based on what I found through hours and hours of gathering research, so you don't have to. Having said that, let's jump right into today's video. First, let's discuss Cory Long's lead generation reputation, or lack thereof. Finding reviews or success stories about his course proved to be really challenging, and the few that I found were more like a broken record than anything. There's little talk about their actual successes, which is a bit concerning if you ask me. But I did find some complaints from students who didn't appreciate Cory's upsell services and found them to be too expensive and not of the highest quality. Not to mention, people are also questioning why his community only has less than 500 students, and it's not exactly the kind of support you'd want to have when dishing out so much money. The Facebook group isn't very active either. People online complain that it's dull, and I can only imagine that it's like going to a party where everyone is just staring at their phones. One Reddit user also mentioned avoiding the course completely after hearing about a possible lawsuit over a $10K investment on another blog comment online. Definitely not the kind of drama you'd want. So with the limited reviews on Cory, it was definitely hard to find anything great. Few success stories, expensive upsells, and an unexciting Facebook group might make you think twice before diving into Cory Long's lead gen program. Also, the fact that Digital Storefronts closely resembles the original job-killing program also brings up some big trust issues. When one program looks almost the same as another, it's really tough to believe it's bringing something special. Trust in any online course is hard to come by and comes from its ability to give real value in its own unique way. So if a program is basically just copying another, it's definitely hard to give it the time of day. In Cory's case, with Digital Storefronts, things get even more questionable because it started after he got kicked out of the job-killing program itself. There were accusations of him breaking the rules, like selling his personal services against what the program allowed. This behavior makes people seriously doubt Cory's trustworthiness, and the choice to basically copy the training structure of a program he once praised, especially after a not-so-friendly exit, makes it even tougher to trust him. It's kind of like trying to trust a fake product that says it gives the same benefits as the original. In the online learning world, trust is everything. There's always that uncertainty about whether it can truly deliver what it says. And when a program seems more like a literal carbon copy of another, it really just scares potential students away. Maybe the worst thing I found when looking into Digital Storefronts was a complete lack of social proof. Despite the course being around for over a year, the utter absence of success stories, 3 to be exact, is very telling. And while the course perfectly idealizes the theory of lead generation, building, ranking websites, and monetizing leads, it falls short in delivering actual success. The missing link here is the proof that students have actually applied his teachings to gain financial freedom. It's definitely sus and makes you wonder, does Cory profit from the skills taught or only from selling the course itself? In the online course space, anyone can create content and label it as valuable. However, the true measure lies in the effectiveness of the content and whether or not students genuinely profit from applying the skills that they learn, especially when they're paying a price tag of $5,000, which, by the way, is pricier compared to other lead gen courses out there. And while a high price is justifiable if the course actually delivers, this seems to be clearly lacking with Digital Storefronts. And not like it's a newsflash, but it seems the course really is just a rehashed version of a lead gen program he joined years ago. So really, it brings nothing new to the table. At the end of the day, there seems to be more than a few red flags when it comes to Cory Long and his Digital Storefronts program. Getting kicked out of another group for selling his services isn't exactly glowing proof of his methods. Then there's the social proof hiccup, or lack thereof. With the course hanging around for over a year, having just 3 success stories seems a bit concerning. Unlike other groups, flashing success left and right, this should honestly speak volumes. And charging $500 for a done-for-you website? That's crazy if you ask me, especially if it's a quick job outsourced to someone in the Philippines for a literal fraction of the cost. To top it all off, there's something to be said about his Facebook group's non-existent activity that adds just another layer of doubt. Cory hypes up the importance of a supportive community, but bad reviews left and right suggest it might not be living up to the promise. So, should you dive into Cory Long's Digital Storefronts? Maybe in this case, you should let the evidence decide for you. That's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this review on Cory Long today. As always, thanks for tuning in. You can learn more about my #1 recommendation for making money online that teaches you lead generation based on years of success and skill building strategies, and not just what you learn in another program, by clicking the link in the description below.